She gonna set off the bomb?
You son of a bitch!
This family is so fucked in so many different ways. It's like, it's just crazy. Norman is probably gonna kill Caleb now. Jesus Christ, this jealousy. They've been through so much together, man. They're like, they're family, dude. And it's like,
are you ready?
my people, my friends, welcome back to another Lost reaction. I'm loving Lost. I'm loving it right now. Season 5 is going strong. Learning about what happened after John left the island, how he tried to contact the people, and now it seems like Jack, Kate, and Hugo got to the island, but we don't know what's happening with the rest. Still waiting to hear news about Saeed. I have no doubt that they did end up on the islands. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the reactions. Let me know as much. Like the video and comment on the video. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
I think you can let go of that now.
No.
James, don't.
Come on, help me.
We can't help him. Wherever John went, he's gone. And
But I feel like I watched this already. Episode 8. Okay. Just making sure. I feel like I watched this
wherever
already.
we are is before that well was ever built.
Yeah, I'd say way before.
What are they looking at? What? This statue was like...
What the hell was that?
That one was different.
Well, it's back.
James, wait!
Sad.
Great.
Headache is gone.
Yeah, mine is
Oh,
too.
so it was fixed?
And my nose isn't bleeding anymore.
I think it's over. I think John did it.
Now what?
I don't know.
Now we wait for him to come back.
For how long?
Who knows?
As long as it takes.
3 years. So that's why Jin pulled up in the van.
I'm gone 10 minutes and you're having a hootenanny?
Don't be such a bummer, man. What's gonna happen, huh? The polar bears are gonna figure a way out of their cages?
That's not the point. If LaFleur finds out what you're doing,
LaFleur's not gonna
it'll be
find
my
out.
ass.
Find out.
Guys?
Is that a hostel?
I don't know.
Horace?
So is this drunk?
Oh, he's got dynamite.
Get her out of here! Get her out of here now!
Rosie, you
now!
gotta get out of here now. Oh, okay, this is bad, man.
We gotta get LaFleur.
3 in the morning, you really want to wake LaFleur
No,
up?
of course not.
But no, maybe we can handle this ourselves.
We gotta go now! You want to knock?
You knock.
Fine.
LaFleur.
Mr. LaFleur, sorry to bother you, but we got a situation out at the pylon.
What kind of situation?
Sawyer?
Horace. He's got dynamite, and he's blowing up trees.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. So what? Alright, when are they right now?
Our fearless leaders are blowing up trees.
Since when does Horace drink?
He doesn't, so we're gonna keep this on the down low.
Oh, man. All right. You put out that fire, pack up this dynamite, I'll take him up. You want to tell Amy where we found him? Help me get him up.
Oh my God, is he okay?
You tell me.
Bring him inside. The couch is fine. Where Where'd you find him?
By the flame, blowing up trees with dynamite.
We had a fight.
Must have been a doozy.
Please, Jen. It's personal.
Personal. It'll be on the Coconut Telegraph by breakfast.
It was about Paul.
What's the matter? You okay?
Oh, the baby. It's coming.
Oh, hell.
Okay. So all these jumps.
There's Red.
I don't know.
They just disappear.
Daniel? You okay?
I'm not gonna tell her.
Daniel, where's Charlotte?
So where is she? Did you bury her?
She's gone. She's dead. She's dead. Isn't it a flash? She disappeared. She moved on. And we stayed.
I'm so sorry.
Hold on, wait a minute. We stayed? We're not traveling through time anymore? You saying it's over?
Of course it's over. Whenever we are now. We're here for good.
Oh, whenever they are, because that's what I'm saying. Like they look like they're stuck in some years before. Like,
Okay, swell. Till Dan checks back in, I say we head back to the beach.
You didn't get enough flaming arrows shot at you? And your camp is gone. Why bother?
Sawyer's right, Miles. We should go back to the beach. We survived there before. We can.
And then when that gets boring, we can head back to the beach. It's the only two plans you people have.
Hey, zip it. I'm heading back to the beach. If our stuff's there, great. If not, we build new stuff. You don't like the plan? Good luck.
We'll put him in charge.
Thanks for getting my back with that whole beach issue.
You should think it was a stupid idea.
Well, what does that say about you agreeing with me?
Any plan is better than no plan. Besides, if I hadn't agreed with you, we'd still be arguing about where to go next.
Well, I'm open to suggestions.
what's going on here?
Who do you think they are?
Who cares who they are? We don't even know when they are. Hey, it doesn't matter what we do. Whatever happened, happened.
Yeah, thanks anyway, Plato. I'm going over there. You still got my back.
Absolutely.
All right, drop the gun.
Wow. Oh.
It's all right. It's okay. You're safe. It's over.
Who are you?
Is this back like? How the hell is
Friend's
she
wearing a
sitting
Dharma
like
jumpsuit.
that?
Puts us in the 70s, 80s.
The guys with the bags. Others?
Beats me.
What, y'all know each other?
Before my time.
Sawyer. Walkie.
70s or the 80s they're in right now?
I'm on it. You gotta get moving now.
Who are you people?
Our ship wrecked here on the way to Tahiti, but that ain't important right now. Those two might have given them a call before we saved you. Bury them? We ain't got time to bury nobody.
We have to. The truce. Oh, God. We have to bury them. We have to bring him back home. We have to bring Paul back with us. Please.
I'll carry him.
All right, put these guys in the ground, carry your friend back. But we better do it fast.
He wasn't my friend. He was my husband.
Paul was a husband. I was their husband.
All right, listen up. Just keep your mouth shut. Let me do the talking.
You really think you can convince them that we were in a boat wreck?
I'm a professional. I used to lie for a living.
Daniel, stop!
Pinions, the pylons. Oof.
Turn it off.
Turn what off?
Whatever that is. It looks like some sort of sonic fence or something.
Where did you say your ship was going?
Listen, sister, we're the ones that just saved your life and hid those bodies. So how about you trust us and turn that damn thing off?
Okay, fine.
Sounding fence, didn't I say let me do the talking?
One more step, Dan would have fried his brain.
His brain's already fried.
Okay, it's off.
That's not. What the hell did you take out of that thing?
You first.
See, it's fine.
All right, let's go.
She took a remote out, probably. Ah, she put earplugs in.
I need a cesarean.
Don't tell me about it, just do it.
I'm an internist, not an obstetrician. Our women always deliver on the mainland. Amy was supposed to get on the sub on Tuesday. The baby's 2 weeks early.
Can you deliver this baby or not?
On the mainland.
What's up?
Amy's having her baby.
What?
Did you hear me? She's in trouble. Doc says she needs a cesarean.
We had an agreement.
Screw our agreement. He ain't never done one, I'm guessing.
Don't you understand that every time I try to help a woman on this island give birth, it hasn't worked?
You gotta try. You gotta help her. You're the only one that can.
Oh, this is.
Did you try an external cephalic version?
But no.
Probably too late. I'm gonna need an epidural anesthetic.
You're gonna need... Where is Horace?
I'm speaking for Horace now, and I say she's delivering this baby.
I want her to do it. Huh?
You're gonna do great. I know you will.
These two are probably together now. I don't know.
Any luck? We finished grade 133 today. No sign of our people. No one.
Is this before you met up with them or after?
How long do we look, James?
As long as it takes.
I mean, why is James so worried about this baby though? Like,
Everyone's okay.
it's why are you, Sawyer, so worried about this baby? It begs the question. It begs the question. Like, my antennas are up right now. It's like, why is he so worried about this baby and this kid? Like, I get it. But you seem a little bit too close to this. Who was Horace to you? Probably. I don't know. This was way before anything. So it's like Horace is that dude that brought Ben and his father to the island.
I really appreciate what you did. Look, we have a certain defense protocol. There are hostile indigenous people on this island, and we don't get along with them. So, why don't you tell me who the hell you are?
Name's James LaFleur. You can call me Jim.
How'd you get to the island, Jim?
My friends are safe. Why are you asking me all the questions?
They told me I need to talk to you. That you're the boat captain.
We got caught in a storm. Shipwrecked. Almost hit the reef. Thankfully, we washed up on shore.
What kind of ship?
Salvage vessel. Searching for a famous lost wreck called the Black Rock. Ever heard of her?
Can't say that I have. So,
but the thing about it is that that ship doesn't end up. It's the ship that was in the jungle, right? And that doesn't happen. At least that ship ends up. That ship ends up on the island. Like, he's telling a story based on something that we know, because we know that the Black Rock was the ship that we saw inland. It was like, yo, how the hell did this ship end up here? That's where they went to get the dynamite. So, curiously enough, that he would tell a story about that. And that's what I'm saying about this show and the writers, how they tie things back into the story, even stuff that you've forgotten. Because that was from like, so I think it was season 2. They went back there with Danielle. I don't remember. Could be season 3 too.
We were looking for him. That's when we came upon your girl instead.
Well, I tell you what, Jim. If your crew shows up, we'll send them along with you.
Send them where?
There's a submarine that leaves this island first thing in the morning.
The chief? We just saved that woman's life. Doesn't that earn us a week or two to find the rest of our people?
Nope. Only people that are allowed to stay on this compound are members of the Dharma Initiative. You are not Dharma material.
Okay.
He's probably trying to explain time travel by now.
Sawyer's gonna be fine.
What are you looking at?
I lived here for over 3 years. That was my house over there.
You were in the Dharma Initiative?
No, the others took over these barracks. and wiped out most of the people living in them. They brought me here on a sub a long time after that.
Well, welcome home.
This dude is the douchiest.
Daniel,
Yo,
no more flash?
is he having the flashes like Desmond?
We're just not on the song we want to be on.
Is that Charlotte? I'm guessing that's Charlotte.
Hello. Somebody will be along shortly to show you to your rooms. In the meantime, Mr. LaFleur here can fill you in on the situation.
Mr. LaFleur?
It's Creole. Improvised.
What happened in there?
Well, believe my story. Bastards putting us on their sub tomorrow and shipping us off to Tahiti.
How's that bad news?
Is this the night that Ben came? With a gun in her hand? Is this the night that Ben came? Gassed all them? Oh, Richard.
Hello, Mr. Alpert.
Oh, Mr. Goodspeed.
I wish you would have told me you were coming. I would have turned the fence off for you.
The only thing that does keep us out, Horace, is our truce, which you've now broken. Where are my 2 men?
Or the 2 men that did. This is like 3 years later.
I told your horses, Bonsai. No one's getting on a sub.
How well did you bury those bodies?
That depends on how hard he looks.
Call the Arrow. Tell them we're at condition 1.
You understand I'm the one that killed his men. And I'm the one that's gonna go out there and tell him why I did it.
I can't let you do that.
That's a good thing. I ain't asking your permission.
James.
Yet. But I'll figure something out. Hello, Richard.
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
I'm the guy that killed your men. Heard some gunshots. Saw 2 men throwing a bag over a woman's head. Gave them a chance to throw the weapons down and walk away. One of them took a shot at me, and I defended myself.
Your people know that you're telling me this.
Ain't my people, boss. So if you got some kind of a truce with them, it ain't been broken.
If you're not a member of the Dharma Initiative, then what are you?
Did you bury the bomb?
Excuse me?
The hydrogen bomb with Jughead written on the side. Did you bury it? I also know 20 years ago, some bald fella limped into your camp and fed you some mumble-jumble about being the leader. And then poof, he went and disappeared right in front of you. That man's name is John Locke. I'm waiting for him to come back. You still think I'm a member of the damn Dharma Initiative?
No. Guess I don't. But no matter who you are, 2 of my men are dead. And my people need some kind of justice. What are we gonna do about that?
I don't know. So, hold on. So this is not the 3 years later. This is 3 years. This is when they just got there. But this wouldn't make sense. I'm getting the times confused. I'm getting the times a little bit confusing. A little bit.
We've been friends for a long time, yeah. Completely your choice. If you don't want to give him to them, then we will suffer the consequences.
They can take him. He would want to keep us safe. Can I have a minute, please?
I thought all of this was happening after, because the situation is that I thought this was like after the baby was delivered, but they're showing it before the baby was delivered. They're showing this is when they initially got there. Okay. So this is not 3 years later. This is like the day the time stuff stopped.
Hey, Jim. The sub leaving tomorrow morning. It returns in 2 weeks. Until then, you can stay. and look for the rest of your crew.
They ended up staying there for 3 years. Looking.
Water's 2 weeks. Locke will be back by then.
And then what? Locke said he was leaving to save us. Flashes have stopped. They're over. We're already saved. That sub behind you brought me here. I've been trying to get off of this island for more than 3 years, and now I've got my chance. I'm going to leave.
You do realize it's 1974. Whatever it is you think you're going back to, don't exist yet.
It's not a reason not to go.
Well, what about me?
You really gonna leave me here with the mad scientist and Mr. I Speak to Dead People? Maybe.
So what happened? Why didn't she leave?
Come on. Just give me 2 weeks. That's all I'm asking. 2 weeks.
2 weeks turned into 3 years. Something happened. More than likely, something happened.
All right, 2 weeks.
Something smells good.
Hey there. Was that for me?
You were amazing today.
As in more than likely these two are together now. So what's gonna happen now? Kate comes back. What happened when Kate come back? These love triangles and stuff happening.
I love you.
What are you gonna do when Kate comes back? Kate shows up. Be like, so what about me, but
Wake up, boss. I got good news and bad news. What you want first?
Oh, good news.
Your daddy. Bad news is you missed it.
Oh, gosh. Amy.
How about you tell me why you're too busy drinking and blowing up trees to see him get born?
I guess it does make sense though.
I was looking for a pair of socks, and all of mine were dirty, so I went to grab a pair of Amy's. I found this in the back of her drawer. It was Paul's.
You got in a fight over a necklace?
I know. It's only been 3 years, Jim. Just 3 years that he's been gone. Is that really long enough to get over someone?
Hitting you with that truth serum. He's still not over Kate.
Girl once, and I had a shot at her, but I didn't take it. For a little while, I'd lay in bed every night wondering it was a mistake.
So you stopped thinking about her? I've been there.
Now I can barely remember what she looks like. And her face is... She's just gone. It's 3 years long enough to get over someone. Absolutely.
3 years is a long time though. It is enough to get over somebody. For real. I don't think it takes that long to get over people. But I think if those people should walk back into your life, the dynamic will change.
Don't bring them in. Just meet me in the North Valley.
James, what's going on?
Who's Jen?
Everything okay?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Don't even tell Juliet. Wanna go see Kate himself. There you go. I'm pretty sure you remember what she looks like now. Strangely enough. Alright. Let's talk about it. That was a very interesting episode. The callbacks, you know. Alright, so the flashes stopped. It ends up in is it 1974? Yeah, I guess it would be like 77 now, or is it like, he said the year. So yeah, the year that they were was 1974. So 3 years later, it will be 1977 going on 78, right? So that's when they're arriving on the island now. That's, at least that's what I'm guessing. I don't know, things could change. You know what I mean? So we know that John is on the island. We know that Kate, Hugo, Jack. Still didn't get an update about we still haven't gotten an update on Sun and Saeed. We still haven't gotten an update on them, so we don't know what's going on with them. But at least we know that now Jack, Kate, and Hugo, and as met up with Sawyer now, because they've been waiting on them for 3 years to return. They've been waiting on John. Of course, he's gonna ask about John. Of course, they don't know that they're gonna say that they don't know that John is back alive. So they're gonna tell him, "Hey, John is dead." So this is gonna be real interesting how they move forward from this. Now, I'm gonna spend a little time and I'm gonna talk about this situation between Sawyer and Sawyer. This is gonna be real interesting to watch, even though this part of the series is not really very high on my list. I think the story could have done without a lot of this weird relationship tension. I think he could have done without it. I don't think it was needed for the show. I think it was just there for us to ship people together, if you will. Some romantic situations that happen. People got to get together, right? Because we're human beings. We crave not attention, but the human touch is what. That's why I believe that humans are supposed to connect one way or the other. It doesn't have to be sexual, but I think we crave that as humans. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like to be touched. I don't like to be touched all the time, but when I talk about human connection and touching, I'm not talking about physical touch. So I'm saying that I think that as humans we need to connect more. I don't think we're meant to be this segregated in general, right? I don't feel like we should be like that. I feel like everybody around the world should be able to connect. I'm not saying you're gonna know everybody. It's billions of people. I mean, now in today's society and the way how we're living, we're able to connect with more people than ever. You know what I'm saying? Just off the instance of me making videos, and people can comment on my videos anywhere in the world. You know what I mean? Just that kind of connection can bring the world closer together. But unfortunately, the closer we get together is, for some reason, the more hate that people develop for each other. I don't know how that works, but I'm not here to talk about that specifically. When it comes on to the relationship between Jack, Sawyer, Kate, Juliet, it's such a weird situation, because then we found out that Jack was kind of like, he was in love with Kate, and that he never stopped loving Kate. And I've always tried to say to get away from Kate. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime Sawyer is in the picture, he never got his just due to, and I think he should have moved on a long time ago. I was happy when he did, but then we found out he was just kind of like using Juliet to get back to Kate, because Kate is the one he really loves, and it's understandable, but it's also very simpy, if you will. But Jack has always been like that. Jack reminds me a lot of myself in my up to about age 25, I want to say. It's probably more than that, probably like 26, 27 or something like that, because when I actually sat myself down and looked at the relationships I had before, and look at how they turned out, and look at how I was treated in those relationships, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I just developed this mindset of not letting women get into my brain, and not be and to understand that, you know what I'm saying, I'm the person that needs to choose better, right? Choose better, and not just jump into relationships just because you want to be in one. You get what I'm saying? So it was just one of those things, you get that epiphany. So for Jack, I see where he's coming from. He got the girl, You know what I'm saying? He got a girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Kate loves him. That's just my off the top, just looking at the relationship from the outside here. I don't think Kate loves him. I think Kate can't make up her mind. And women tend to get confused about these situations, especially when there's, you're with someone, or you think you really love someone, or we could garner to say she has some love for him, but I don't think she's in love with Jack. That's just my opinion of the entire situation. Maybe you guys interpret it differently, but I don't think so. I think most of the relationships that Kate have in her life is for convenience. I think, unless she just doesn't know how to express that love. Now we can garner to say that she's always wanted Jack in her life, but I don't think, at the drop of a hat, you know how Jack feels about Sawyer. Remember that scene in the house when Jack was drunk, which he shouldn't have been? You get what I'm saying? Because Jack is a very jealous person. It's very obvious when you see what happened with his ex-wife and stuff like that. He's very jealous. You know what I'm saying? To the point of he'll become a stalker. You get what I'm saying? So it can get very bad with him, and he doesn't like when, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't know certain things, and especially if he's been through it before, because he knows, because of what happened, how him and his wife broke up. You know what I'm saying? Him working too much, and his wife decides to cheat on him and leave him just high and dry like that. Now, when it comes on to any other relationships, he's gonna be a lot more vigilant about certain things. It's just like, who are you talking to on the phone? You know what I'm saying? And why aren't you telling me the truth? And then it's about Sawyer. You know he's not gonna take it very well. You shouldn't even be involved. But then again, we still don't know what Sawyer asked Kate to do. What did he ask Kate to do? I don't remember. He asked her to do something. I don't remember. When he was in the helicopter, I don't remember what he asked her to do. I guess that's what it was. But if it's just something, why didn't Kate just tell Jack what it is? You get what I'm saying? Like, just tell him. If it's just something that he asks you to do and you do it, it's no big deal. I don't think Jack is gonna think you're cheating on him. So why not just tell him the truth instead of hiding it and be like, well, I know how you know. No, I think that if you don't, like, hey, so you told me to do this, so I'm doing it for him as a friend, right? And it's like, and that can be construed as her lying as well, but I don't think that was the case. So, of course, now Sawyer and Juliet is together. And I know the reason why he left and didn't tell her what it is, because he wanted to go see Kate. And he knew the response wasn't going to be, like, if Juliet is there, he knows, bro. Because he's in love with her. He loves her. Sometimes you love somebody else and then, for lack of a better word, settle for somebody else. Because there's plenty the thing about it is this, right? Let's just be honest and in truth here. A lot of times, the woman or the man that we end up with is just not, it's not your first choice. It's not the one that you loved the most. Just being honest. And it's the truth. A lot of times you get into relationships and they work. Like, I talk to, you know what I'm saying? I talk to my girl sometimes and I'm just like, it's insane when I tell her this. But she understands where I'm coming from because I explain it with logic, right? It's like, I'll tell her, I said, I don't think I will ever love anybody as much as I love, if it's that's something that you can measure. You know what I'm saying? If love is something that we can measure, I don't think I've ever felt the same way about any other woman than the first girl I fell in love with. I don't think I've ever felt that way for any other woman. Not to that level. Not on that level. Maybe it was because I was young. I don't know what it was. But I felt like, or maybe you could chalk it up to infatuation. I don't know. I mean, it was requited, so I don't think it's not infatuation. So, you know what I'm saying? She loved me just as much. It's just that circumstances happened throughout our life. We didn't get to pursue that part of us, right? And I've told pretty much every girl I've been with since, I don't think I'll ever. And you got to understand where that's coming from. There's a lot of people around the world that who they're with right now was not their first choice, right? Was not their first choice, you know, and understandably so, because you go through life, you get into relationships, and even if it's a situation where you met your soulmate, right, quote unquote, you met your soulmate, and that's the person that you've loved the most in their life, great, good for you. But I believe that the majority of people around this world does not end up with your soulmate. You choose a partner to live out the rest of your days with, and if that's possible, Godspeed. You know what I'm saying? If you can find that person to spend the rest of your life with, that's good. You know what I'm saying? So those two things can be true. So yeah, man, great episode. Love the episode. Can't wait to see what this interaction is gonna be like for the next episode or 2 episodes ahead. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like the video and comment, man. I ask you guys to like and comment all the time. Do it. Please do it. All right. See you guys next time.